Right now, 8 handguns are quietly disappearing from gun stores across America. Not because they failed, because the market is shifting. And most gun owners don't see it coming. Import restrictions are tightening. Production is being cut. And once these platforms dry up, they don't come back. These aren't obscure guns. These are platforms you trust. Your window is closing faster than you think. This video is for educational purposes only and does not promote harm or unsafe use of firearms. Number 8. SIG Sauer P365 XMacro. This isn't just another carry pistol. This is the moment compact handguns stopped playing small. The SIG Sauer P365 XMacro didn't enter the market quietly. It kicked the door in and rewrote the rules of what a concealed firearm can be. And here's the truth most people aren't ready to hear. By 2026, finding one of these might feel like chasing a ghost. Born from the already legendary P365 lineage, the XMacro took everything people trusted and pushed it further. Higher capacity, slimmer feel, a design that feels like it was carved for the human hand, not manufactured. This isn't evolution, it's a leap. Now, here's where it gets serious. You're looking at a 1.7 round capacity in a frame that still disappears under a shirt. The integrated compensator? It tames recoil like a machine twice its size. Every shot feels controlled, intentional, fast. And that matters because in the real world, control is everything. As demand surges and regulations tighten, firearms like this don't stay on shelves. They vanish. Prices climb. Availability dries up. This isn't just a handgun. It's the one people wish they bought before it was too late. Number 7. Smith & Wesson M and P9 Shield Plus. The Smith & Wesson M and P9 Shield Plus doesn't beg for attention, but that's exactly why it's dangerous to overlook. This is the kind of handgun that quietly earns loyalty, then suddenly disappears from the market when everyone realizes what they missed. And heading into 2026, that realization is happening fast. Built on the backbone of Smith & Wesson's trusted M&P legacy, the Shield Plus carries a reputation forged through years of real-world use, law enforcement, civilian defense, everyday carry. It's not flashy, it's proven. But here's where things shift. This pistol delivers an impressive 13+1 capacity in a slim, easily concealable frame, something that used to be nearly impossible without sacrificing comfort. The upgraded trigger is crisp, deliberate, every pull feels clean, controlled, predictable. And when your life depends on consistency, that matters more than anything. The texture grips your hand like it refuses to slip, even under stress. This isn't just about specs, it's about trust. And as more people look for dependable, no-nonsense protection, guns like this don't stay available for long. They get bought, stored, and held onto. Because once you have it, you don't let it go. Number 6. Springfield Hellcat Pro. The Springfield Hellcat Pro wasn't designed to follow trends, it was built to dominate them. And now, as we move closer to 2026, this is one of those handguns that's quietly slipping out of reach while demand keeps climbing. At first glance, it looks like another compact carry option, but that's a mistake. Because once you understand what this pistol brings to the table, you realize it's operating on a completely different level. Springfield took the already aggressive Hellcat platform and refined it into something sharper, smoother, and far more capable. A 1.5 round capacity in a slim, balanced frame gives you the confidence of a full-size handgun without the burden of carrying one. And then there's the performance, the barrel, the slide, the way it cycles. It feels fast, almost surgical. Recoil stays tight, controlled, predictable. You're not fighting the gun, you're working with it. And that changes everything when milliseconds matter. This isn't just about concealment. It's about having serious firepower exactly when you need it. And as more shooters catch on, the Hellcat Pro is becoming harder to find, not because it's rare, but because nobody wants to give theirs up. Number 5. Glock 43 XMOS. The Glock 43 XMOS is proof that simplicity, when perfected, becomes unstoppable. This isn't a flashy handgun. It doesn't need to be. Because what it offers is something far more dangerous, consistency, that never breaks. And as we edge closer to 2026, this is exactly the kind of pistol that starts disappearing first. Glock didn't reinvent the wheel here, they refined it. Built on the battle-proven DNA that made Glock a global standard, the 43 XMOS takes that legacy and compresses it into a slim, carry-friendly frame while adding modern capability. The modular optic system gives you the freedom to mount a red dot, turning this compact pistol into a precision tool. Now, here's where it hits different. The balance is near perfect. The trigger predictable, The operation almost mechanical in its reliability. It fires, cycles, resets, again and again without hesitation. That's not luck, that's engineering discipline. And when people find a gun that simply works every single time, they don't sell it. They keep it. Stock dries up, prices rise, because this isn't just another Glock. It's the one that quietly becomes essential. Number 4. Ruger Max 9. The Ruger Max 9 is what happens when a company known for rugged, no-nonsense firearms decides to step into the future and refuses to hold back. At first, it flew under the radar. Quiet release, modest hype. But that silence didn't last long. Because shooters started realizing this compact pistol was delivering far more than anyone expected, and heading toward 2026, it's becoming one of those guns that's suddenly gone. Ruger built its name on durability, and the Max 9 carries that DNA without compromise. This thing feels solid, like it's built to take abuse and keep running. But here's where it shifts. You're getting a 12+1 capacity in a slim frame, optics-ready capability right out of the box, and a trigger that breaks cleaner than most people anticipate from a pistol in this class. It's not trying to impress you, it just performs. And in real-world situations, that's what counts. Smooth cycling, manageable recoil, and a design that doesn't overcomplicate what should be simple. The result? A handgun people trust quickly and hold on to even tighter. Because once the market catches up to its true value, finding one won't be easy anymore. Number 3. Canik TP9 Elite SC. The Canik TP9 Elite SC doesn't whisper for attention. It earns it the moment you pull the trigger. This is the kind of handgun that surprises people, then converts them. And as we get closer to 2026, it's quickly becoming one of those rare finds that disappears not because of hype, but because of pure performance. Canik built its reputation by delivering more than expected, and this compact powerhouse is no exception. Inspired by duty-grade designs, the TP9 Elite SC brings full-size attitude into a smaller, carry-ready form. But here's where it gets interesting. The trigger on this pistol? It's shockingly good, clean break, short reset, almost competition-level precision straight out of the box. That's not something you usually see in this category. Pair that with a 1-2 round capacity, optics-ready slide, and a grip that locks into your hand like it was custom-made, and you start to understand why people don't let this one go. It shoots flat, cycles smoothly, and responds exactly how you expect it to. No surprises, just performance. And when a handgun delivers this much at its price point, it doesn't stay available for long. It gets picked up and held onto. Number 2. Glock 19 Gen 5. The Glock 19 Gen 5 isn't just a handgun, it's a benchmark. For decades, this model has stood at the center of the firearms world, trusted by professionals, relied on by civilians, and respected even by its competitors. But here's the part most people don't see coming. By 2026, owning one might not be as simple as walking into a store. Because when uncertainty rises, people don't experiment, they go back to what's proven. And this is as proven as it gets. The Gen 5 took an already dominant platform and refined it with precision. No finger grooves, improved barrel accuracy, smoother trigger response, it's subtle upgrades, but they matter. The kind you feel when every shot lands exactly where it should. This pistol doesn't fight you. It works with you. The balance is natural, the recoil manageable, and the operation almost boring in its consistency. And that's exactly the point. It doesn't fail. It doesn't hesitate. It just runs. And when millions of people trust the same handgun, supply doesn't last forever. It gets bought in waves, stored, protected. Because this isn't just a firearm, it's peace of mind people refuse to risk losing. Number 1. HK VP9. The HK VP9 feels different the moment it touches your hand, and that difference is exactly why it won't stay easy to find for much longer. This isn't just another striker-fired pistol trying to compete. It's a precision-built machine from Heckler Koch, a name that's been synonymous with elite engineering and uncompromising standards. And as we move toward 2026, firearms like this don't sit on shelves, they get secured. The VP9 was designed with ergonomics at its core, offering interchangeable backstraps and side panels that make it feel almost custom-fitted. But the real story begins when you fire it. The trigger is smooth, crisp, and consistent, arguably one of the best in its class. The recoil impulse is controlled, the slide cycles with authority, and every shot feels deliberate. This isn't luck, it's engineering discipline at the highest level. In real-world scenarios, that translates into confidence, the kind you can't fake. And when shooters experience that level of control and comfort, they don't downgrade, they commit. Demand rises quietly, then all at once. And before you realize it, the VP9 becomes one of those pistols people talk about, but struggle to find. Outro. If you made it this far, you already know these aren't just handguns. They're future legends. By 2026, the ones who waited will be the ones searching. So tell me, which one are you choosing before they disappear? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you want more no-nonsense, hard-hitting breakdowns like this, hit subscribe. Because out here, hesitation costs more than money.